Hello there, my name is Anthony. You should know me as Anthony and AirbyY5000, which should be in this corner here if you're not in full screen. Today I will be doing NASCAR Authentics Wave 10 review. You will be seeing these 9 cars here in this video. Now, as always, I'm out of order with these waves, but do expect to see a Wave 9 review sometime soon. I have a couple of cars from Wave 9, but I don't have the entire wave, so I can't do a video on it. So instead we're going to be doing Wave 10. Shall we get started? If this is going up the day that I am filming this, happy December 10th. 15 days until Christmas, 16 days until Kwanzaa, if you celebrate that, and 17 days until my birthday, which is the 27th. But shall we get started with the wave review? It's also an unboxing, as you can see. They're still packaged. Last night I went to Walmart and picked up the entire wave. So first off, you've got Brad Keselowski's number 2 Reese car. Reese's Puffs. Yeah, the Reese car, and it comes with a pit flag magnet. Shall we unbox it? Here's the card, and then here's the cards on the back. It's a nice blue with the 2 up there. And then here is the car. Let's get it out of the packaging. Plastic, car, and accessory. Toss that over there. Here is the pit flag magnet, if it'll focus on it. Focus. You can probably see that. This camera never wants to focus. You can, it's good enough. You can see that it says Team Penske down at the bottom here, and then it's his iconic number, his iconic Penske style of 2. And then it's a pit flag magnet, so this would be on a stick, and then that would be lowered so the car could stop at it. Although this is way out of scale compared to the car. And then here is the car itself. There, oh, almost at it. Almost at it. Come on. I need to get something different that can focus way better. It's just a staple of whenever I do these reviews that I show off the car, and I'm also complaining about the focus. Yeah, you can sort of see it. So the iconic 2 Reese or Reese's or whatever it is. Worth on the trunk bit there. And then here's the side. His the Team Penske iconic flames right there with his 2, and then draw tight is what that says there. And then American ethanol ring for the fuel cap. Some contingencies around there. Here's the front. Ford Fusion. It wants to focus on Pikachu more than the car. Oh, had it for a second. There we go. Yeah, Ford Fusion. And then it's the same on the other side. And then the back of it with a nice blue spoiler there. And then you already saw the roof. So that is Brad Keselowski's Reese's, whatever it is, car. On to the next one. Next one in numerical order is Matt Kenseth's number 6 Windham Rewards, if I pronounce that correct. It comes with a square magnet, well, a rectangular magnet, but it's just easier to say square magnet. Let's unbox it. Here's the card, blue number. So it's actually a slightly lighter blue than the Keselowski. More of a cyan-y blue, or like sky blue compared to the other one. Plastic insert, car, and the square magnet it comes with. So here's the magnet. It's a magnet. You can see the black on it. It says Matt Kenseth here, and then the sponsor there, number, and then some nice mountains. You can take a second to pause if you want to better look at that. That goes over there. And then here is the out of focus car. There we go. So number 6, some nice mountains there. And then the sponsor is there. Advocare right down there. Contingencies on the side. Ford Fusion for Roush Fenway Racing. Then the sponsor on the hood. And then same stuff on the other side of the car. Back of it with a black spoiler. And then here's the roof with the number 6 sponsor there. And then the sponsor is also on the back behind the number and on the trunk. On to the next car. Next up in the wave is Eric Almirola's Smithfield Patriotic paint scheme for Stewart-Haas Racing. Let's unbox it. Backing with all the cars, and then it's a red with that number 10. There's the car. Let's unbox it further. Paper, plastic insert, car, magnet, and then more plastic. Here is the magnet. There's the star, the white stars there, and then some red and white stripes for the patriotic scheme. Oh, number 10, Eric Almirola, Smithfield. You can pause if you want. That goes over there. And then here is the car. Oh, almost had it. Come on. Come on. It wants to do it, but then, oh, there it is. So yeah, patriotic scheme, some Smithfield, number 10, some contingencies around the place. And then we've got the front Ford Fusion for Stewart-Haas Racing. There's the other side, which is just the same as the other side. The back portion of it is black instead of being the same white. And then here is the roof, number 10, Smithfield on the truck, Smithfield behind the number, and then Smithfield on the hood, with just black around the hood. Black on all the front except for down here. So yeah, that is the Aragomarolo Smithfield Patriotic. On to the next car. The next car is Clint Bowyer's Ford Hall of Fans car for Stewart-Haas Racing. He's actually a teammate of this guy. Let's unbox it. Backing. Car. Paper. Papery cardboard, rather. Plastic insert. Car. Magnet. And plastic. Here is the magnet. Ford Hall of Fans. Ford and then NASCAR Clint Bowyer, number 14. And then sort of like, it's white with a couple of blue stripes. It's like a navy, it's kind of like a matte indigo navy sort of color. I'm not sure how to describe that blue, but yeah. And then black on the bottom. Pause if you want to. And then that goes there. Here is the car. Sort of. Almost. Almost. There it is. So yeah. Number 14. Is that info? I have no idea what just fell. We'll just ignore that. I'll find it later. Ford NASCAR Ford Hall of Fans. Mobile 1 down there. Rush Truck Parts. Haas CNC. Mobile 1. And then some other contingencies around there. Then it says Clint Bowyer above the roof, above the window net, I mean. Ford Fusion, Stewart-Haas Racing. In fact, next year, if it'll focus, next year, forget it. So you see how it's like it's the front of a Fusion? Next year, that's gonna be a Mustang front instead of a Fusion front. Why won't it come into focus? It just doesn't want to focus. So sorry if it's a bit out of focus. And then the same on this side, back. It just doesn't want to focus. Sorry about that. Number 14, Ford Hall of Fans. And then NASCAR.com/Ford is on there, which you would never be able... Oh, there we go. And then Ford Hall of Fans, NASCAR Ford on the trunk. And then that's what's on the back, if you were wondering. So yeah, on to the next car. Next car in the wave is Paul Menard's Quaker State car, which comes with a square, old rectangular magnet. Let's unbox it. Backing. Setup. Plastic. Magnet, car, plastic. So here is the magnet. Quaker State up here, the number 21 here, in like a golden sort of color. Paul Menard here, and then what does that say? Wood? Yeah, WOOD is what is highlighted in the black. I have no idea what that means or anything, but yeah, you can pause if you want to. That goes there. And then here is the car. And I like how it goes from a green and then it like loops around in a golden yellow. And then we've got the number. Menards here, which is funny because his name is Paul Menard, and he's sponsored by Menards. I just find that funny. Quaker State, contingencies. Ford Fusion. In fact, all the cars up until this point have been a Ford Fusion. 3 of the 9 cars are Camaros, and the rest are just Fusions. But yeah. Out of focus. There it is. Here's the other side of it. It's identical. Well, not identical, but it's, it's flipped to be the same. Green for the back with a white spoiler right there. Number 21 is in white on the top. And then Quaker State right there. There's a bunch of contingencies and sponsors and stuff on the trunk, and then that says, if it'll focus, the thing that's behind the number says Kitty, I believe, like Kidde. Stop focusing on Pikachu and focus on the car in the foreground. Oh, now I'm changing the lighting. Oh, almost had it. Yeah, it's just... Oh. And just trust my word, it says Kidde on the behind the number there. Yeah. There's the car. On to the next one. Now the next car, you can probably see a bit of it in this corner here. This car is tied for first for my most favorite paint schemes of 2018, and it's tied with Jimmy McMurray's McDonald's car. The out of focus McDonald's car. Go watch my Wave 7 review, you can get a better look at this. But my tied for first favorite paint scheme is William Byron's Throwback. Now, to most of you, it's just another Jeff Gordon throwback, but personally, I really like the Rainbow Warrior paint scheme, and having it on a Camaro makes it look even better. But yeah. Putting McMurray back. There we go. Yeah, comes with a plastic hood that has Exalta and then the Rainbow Warrior 24, etc. William Byron. I'll get to more detail once I unbox it, which I am doing right now. Backing. Plastic hood, car, and thing. So here is the hood. What does that say? NASCAR International. So here's the hood. It's got the Rainbow Warrior paint scheme. The out of focus Rainbow Warrior paint scheme. Work! I think it's in focus. There we go. Oh, almost. There it is. Having it in focus makes it look so much better. So we have the iconic Jeff Gordon 24 here, / Chase Elliott 24 / William Byron 24, but it's in the yellow of Jeff Gordon's car. Then it says William Byron here, the big A for Exalta, and then Exalta is here. In fact, that looks strange. For you, it looks normal, but for me, this everything is mirrored, so it would be a backwards 4 and a backwards 2 here, and William Byron is backwards. But the Exalta, since it's such a uniform font, it looks normal in camera until you see that the T and the X and the L and it looks strange for me. Everything's fine for you, but as recording this, it's inverted. It's mirrored, I should say. So yeah, there's the hood. Here's the car. The out of focus, as always, car. There it is. Jeff Gordon 24, Exalta there. Liberty University there. Exalta, Camaro, Rainbow Warrior. It's just like a basic Rainbow Warrior scheme, but it's tied for first with Jamie McMurray's McDonald's car / Kyle Larson's McDonald's car, because they're pretty much identical except for the number. It's tied for first. I really love the Rainbow Warrior scheme. And then it is kind of like a throwback to Jeff Gordon's car, Exalta, and then that stuff, as well as on the roof. Because that was on his car. But instead of Exalta, it would be DuPont or something. I can't remember. But on the trunk it says Exalta. Here's the number. It's very like a... I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but it's got like glitter in it. In the dark blue, there's like glitter. Just like with Chase Elliott's Napa car, there's like glitter in it. I'm not sure why they chose to add that. And then Exalta there, with the classic Rainbow Warrior blue, light blue, green, yellow, and red. But sort of like an orangey red. So yeah, there's that one. On to the next car. Next up is Matt DiBenedetto's. There's the spelling of it. Matt DiBenedetto's Darlington throwback car of his Keen Parts car. Not sure why I did it like that instead of like that. Doesn't matter. It comes with a plastic hood, just like William Byron's throwback. Number 32. Let's unbox it. Backing. This thing. Plastic hood, car, and more plastic. So here is the plastic hood. So it says Keen Parts here, Matt DiBenedetto, and then his signature there, and then it says Corvette Parts here with a 32. And it's a nice paint scheme of the red to blue to white to black. Like electric, like lightning white and blue there with the black and then the slight bit of red. Just a nice color scheme. Here is the car. The once again out of focus car. Almost had it. There it is. 32. Corvette parts here. And then Can-Am. I wonder if they'll ever do his Can-Am car, which personally I think his Can-Am, the orange and black car, is his like main paint scheme. Ford Fusion, and then Corvette parts on the side there, and then Can-Am there, and then some contingencies. What does that say? It says Corvette parts on the back, and then it looks like some like green zombie lungs or something. Ford there. And back to here. Nothing on the trunk, nothing behind the number, but there's 32 there. And then Keen Parts right there. And then Corvette Parts. Keen Parts, Corvette Parts is the sponsor. And yeah. On to the next car. Next up is AJ Allmendinger's Kroger car. It comes with this big square sticker. Yeah, that's a sticker right there. It's not a magnet, it's not a card, it's a sticker. So yeah, here's the car. I think this is my second favorite car that's in the wave. Behind, obviously, the Exalta throwback car. So yeah. let's unbox it. Backing, car, plastic, you know the deal. Sticker, car, plastic. So here's the sticker. It's a sticker. And all it is a white square with his number on it, but that's still pretty nice to have. And there's the sticker. Here's the car. I was about to say number 74 because it's inverted, but it's actually the 47 car. There it is. 47 there. Kroger is the main sponsor / click list. And then everything on the side, there's Cheerios, Velveeta, Crest, and then Kroger there. And below Kroger is click list. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then there's also bushes on the C-pillar. And something that's too small to make out. That's above there. You can probably see that. Window net, and then it's a nice paint scheme. Kroger click list. Focus. There we go, that's a bit better. Chevrolet Camaro. And then everything on this is same on the other side. And then on the back, it is just click list with a bunch of dots on it. And then there's the top. Click list on the behind the number 78. Not 78. Where did I get 78? I got the 70 part, but that is not an 8. That's 47. A bunch of contingencies on the trunk, Kroger, and click list. On to the final car of Wave 10, which is Alex Bowman's patriotic paint scheme. Nationwide patriotic. Backing. Paper. Plastic. Magnet. Car. Plastic. So here is the magnet. So, if it'll focus. There we go. It says nationwide up here. Number 88. Bunch of stars. And then down here it says Alex Bowman with 2 different fonts. And then there's red, blue, and white, as you would expect from it being America. So yeah, there's the magnet. You can pause if you want. And then here is the car. Very nice paint scheme indeed. Nationwide. The nationwide on the hood is pretty tiny compared to the hood, which is odd. Chevrolet Camaro, stars, says nationwide there, Exalta there, and then Lumiere or Lumar, whatever whatever his other paint scheme is there. And then blue rear end of the car, Chevrolet Camaro, nationwide here, nationwide there, number 88. In fact, having the camera mirrored, that looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 88, but to you, it's actually angling backwards. The difference between Earnhardt and Bowman is that Earnhardt has it slanting backwards, while the Bowman has it slanting forwards. Well, Earnhardt is forwards and Bowman is backwards. Yeah, here is the final car of Wave 10. This video is 30 minutes long, I just noticed. Thank you guys all for watching my video. Sorry that it's 30 minutes long. I just wanted to explain the cars. So, the cars of Wave 10 are Brad Keselowski's Reese car, Matt Kenseth's something rewards car, Eric Almirola's patriotic car, Clint Boyer's Ford Hall of Fans car, Paul Menard's Quaker State, Alex Bowman's Rainbow Warrior throwback, Matt DiBenedetto's Darlington throwback, AJ Allmendinger's main car, and Alex Bowman's patriotic. Thank you all for watching. Please check out my friend and I's channel, which is up there. We just finished Indianapolis. At the last 20 seconds of the video, there will be 2 things that pop up here, 2 things that pop up here. Check out my friend and I's channel. We do diecast racing like these diecasts. We race them down the track. We just did Indianapolis on Saturday. And then, yeah, NASCAR is what it's called. And then down here is my friend's channel. His name is we work together on that channel, and he has his own channel. And then you're currently watching my own channel. And then the Indianapolis race should be there, and his Rhino Racing 4's most recent video is there. So, Indianapolis, NASCAR, Rhino Racing's most recent video, and Rhino Racing. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.